Section 8.3 has to do with subtracting signed numbers. Well, we had some really good rules for adding signed numbers, and I moved those over to this presentation. But we don't really have rules for subtracting signed numbers. So what we do is we convert a problem to be able to use the rules we already know and can use well. So what we can do mathematically is we simply rewrite a problem by adding a plus sign into it. So we're just scooting it over. Instead of saying 7 take away 3, we say 7 plus minus 3. Well, once we do that and we put this addition symbol in here, we have a 7 and we have a minus 3. Then we can go back up here to our rules. Signs are different. Subtract the smaller one from the number, the larger one, and keep the bigger one signed. So 3 from 7 is 4, and it's going to be positive. So like it's, again, the money, 7 take away 3. This particular problem here, we have minus 7, and we're going to scoot that over and then put the minus 8 over here. Excuse me, minus 8, minus 7. So the signs are the same. So what we do is we add them up then, because we have minus 8 and minus 7. That gives us negative 15. Okay? So what I do when I write these problems is say we have minus 3, minus 4, is that I just kind of mentally think and don't even need to actually put the sign in there. We just kind of assume that it's going, and we can just kind of circle what we're working with, the numbers we're working with. I have minus 3, minus 4. Signs are the same. I'm going to add them up. We don't really need to put that plus in there after a while because we know that it's going there. We can just kind of circle in our heads what those numbers are and assume that there's a plus in the middle and apply our two sets of rules. Now there is a little variance to our rules where we have a problem like this where we have minus 8 minus 3. We can also think in terms of negative numbers as the opposite of. So here we have the opposite of 3, and then we have the opposite of 3. So when we do that, the opposite of 3 obviously is negative 3. And then that's opposite makes it back to a positive. So the opposite of the opposite. So basically they cancel each other out. And this problem gets rewritten to positive 3. So basically when we have two minuses together, we just simply can create one large plus sign there and rewrite the problem. Or instead of rewriting the problem, just know you have a plus 3 and a minus 8. So go back up to our rules. Smaller one from the bigger one, keep the bigger one signed, and we would have minus 5. So let's take another look at one of those. How about minus 17 minus 8? So again, this reads the opposite of 8. So those basically then cancel. Makes a positive. So then our problem is minus 17 plus 8. Signs are different. Subtract the smaller one from the bigger one. Keep the bigger one signed. And we have 9. And it's going to be minus 9. So anytime we have a negative and a negative, that's going to become a positive. So let's do another one of these problems. We have minus 23, take away 11. This is problem number 15. Signs are the same. So we kind of circle them if we want to. Or we can rewrite the problem. Either way, same. So then we go back to our rules. Signs are the same, so we add them up. And we keep the sign. Doesn't matter if they're small, big, whatever it is. Problem number 37. We have minus 69, 9, minus 69. Okay, minus a minus, plus. So then we have minus 69 plus 69. Well, if we owe 69 and we pay 69 back, we're not going to owe anything. So that's going to be 0. Doesn't matter if they're decimals. So if we have minus 3.1, minus 3.1, just made that up. It's not a numbered homework problem. So again, we can either just kind of pretend we're circling these. Signs are the same. We add them up. We have minus 6.2, or we can rewrite the problem to where we have minus 3.1 plus minus 3.1, if that works better for you. Again, the signs are the same. We still do it the same way. It's whatever the procedure works best for you. So we're using the same rules. The signs are the same. We add them up and keep the sign. The signs are different. Subtract the smaller number from the bigger number and keep the bigger number sign. We're just simply adapting or rewriting the problem, whatever works best for you, and then applying these rules. Have fun with the homework.